Well. Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Live Jews. Hope you're all doing well out there. In case any of you dedicated fans are wondering, who the hell is this guy I'm looking at right now? I'm happy to answer that. I am Brian Rothy. You may notice me. I've been on the network before. I'm usually Marc's co-host and kind of sidekick and switcher around here. I'm actually the one doing all the work while Marc's having all the fun. Anyway, this week Marc and Ed are both MIA. Marc is doing a real job in Chicago, and I'm not exactly sure where Ed is. He actually could have come in today and done the show with me. But since we don't have any Jews here, I'm going to keep it really short and sweet, show a clip from last week, and also show you guys the teaser that we did. In case you haven't seen Two Live Jews yet and have no idea what it is, I'll be happy to share with you. So anyway, before I start anything, I do want to thank our sponsors, BitGravity, Livestream, Wirecast, and Blue Microphones. You know Marc likes these Blue microphones because he always gets really into it and says, "Thank you, Blue, for making us sound so beautiful." Anyway, thank you, Blue, for making us all sound so beautiful. We do love these microphones. Anyway, so that's that. Let me play you our teaser. It's very short. As I said, we're going to keep it super simple today. And yeah, enjoy.
Hello, how are you? I'm Marc, co-host of Two Live Jews. Ed Crasnick and I are going to be discussing our rituals, our ancestry, and what it's like to be Jewish today. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to use Yiddish words. It's going to be funny. We're going to have great segments. It's going to be lots of fun. Please join us this Friday at 2. I'm going to get back to davening now. Thank you very much.
All right, so that ought to give you all a taste of what you can expect here on Two Live Jews. And actually, to give you even a better idea of what we have going on here, I am going to play you a clip from last week's show. Last week's show was great. It was our premiere episode. Marc and Ed Crasnick really have a lot of fun doing this, which I think you'll see. Just two Jewish guys shooting the shit, if you will. Anyway, let me play this for you right now. Enjoy it, and I promise you, more shows like this, will be done starting next week. Actually, you can follow us at eGuiders on Twitter for any updates. We do a lot of updates, so just keep us on your radar. And here is a clip from last week's show.
What are we doing here? There's Two Live Jews.
You know what I have to say? I have to say that there's such a stereotype, and of course we're kind of making light of it and making fun of it, but there's such a stereotype of Jews, and I believe every ethnic group in media. And I had an interesting, and I wanted to do a show with you, we talked about, that basically, you can be a Jewish person and have, and even be observant, and have a whole range of other things going on with you.
Yeah.
You don't spend 24 hours a day praying and observing rituals.
Right.
Huh.
It's the dogma is what always separated me from getting too involved. Once you have the 600 and something law, how many laws?
There's 613 commandments. 2 of them are in English, and so I've done those 2 repeatedly over and over again. Lather, rinse, repeat. Yeah.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Those are the 2 I read.
Yeah.
Now you, of course, everybody.
This is my bar mitzvah tallis, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah,
because it's in such good shape.
Yeah, it's because I never really break it out. This is such a great excuse to break it out.
Now, I think if you can get a good look at this, it says over here, honor thy mother and father. I can see kabed es abika v'es imecha, and it also says, don't come back to this shul because you've disgraced your family.
Yeah.
Now, what is that all about?
Well, I'll tell you. I grew up in Miami Beach, and I was a class clown, and I didn't understand what they were teaching me. I'd always ask why. They didn't like that question, why. Even though...
it's ironic for Jews not to like why.
Right. Well, we're the only ones who said we didn't ask why. We just accepted the Torah.
That's true.
So they said, hey, don't ask why, just do. And so I'd ask why, and then they'd yell at me, and then I'd read my Haftorah like Tony Montana.
Do you have anything for us?
Manish, no, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Manish, no, halal.
Brings up a lot of memories.
It was painful, and I'll even show you. I'll show you the photo actually of.
What's fantastic about it is it looks like the Dead Sea Scrolls from the behind. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this boy. What's going on in his head?
I don't know if you could tell from this photo. I'm sitting on a Corvette.
I thought you were a genie of some kind.
Yeah.
You have that look like you came out of a bottle.
Look at that 80s, like that vest with the red Izod shirt and the white parachute pants.
So what's going on with that kid?
Well, I was thinking I'm going to have the best damn bar mitzvah, this side of Palm Beach.
Okay.
And what happened was we hired a band, Gary something in the something or others,
right?
And they did not know any of the songs. They had all the songs written down on cue cards. So they would sing the songs, then they would be like, "The power of love.
Oh boy.
These dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?"
They sang it like William Shatner.
Oh, it
way.
was like a performance art piece. But when you're 13, you don't realize that these guys are trying to do performance art at your bar mitzvah.
Now you're feeling what at that point?
I'm feeling like my friends are all laughing. But they weren't. It's just, I was expecting a little something.
These dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? That is pretty funny stuff. If you guys bear with me for a second, I would like to show just one more clip. I'm not sure if you have heard of a video called Hardcore Jewish Chicks. Anyway, they go into detail about how badass it is to be an Orthodox Jew. So if I can just find that for 1 second, we will play it for you. Let's see. For now, eGuiders. I'm going to go to the eGuiders website right now. You can all check out eGuiders.com for any video you may be looking for. We feature them from all categories, all genres, trying to appeal to the masses here. Let's see. Here we go. Let me tell you something. Driving this control room and trying to do this stuff is not easy, but I'm almost there. Let's see. Hope we still have this. Check it out. Loading. Okay. Hardcore Jewish Chicks coming up in 1 second. All right, here we go. Hardcore Jewish Chicks. This is what it's like to be Orthodox. To keep it really simple, being Orthodox is badass. Here we go.
Inept,
And
clumsy
don't come
person, a
back
bungler,
to
adult,
have the regular.
schlemiel.
I hired my manager, and all of a sudden the guy turns into a schlemiel.
Rolling down Pico, strolling our hood, heading to lots for kosher baked goods.
Before my eyes, my future groom, a real life super hot guy that's froom.
No keeping, no pace, no CC to see.
Black pants, white shirt are good enough for me.
He looks like a doctor, his wallet is fat.
I'm down with that.
Miriam and Shoshana, why don't you go cry to your mama? I've got a new boyfriend, he's so hot.
Too bad you're a loser and you're not. Wait to marry him and we're a wig and he.
You don't belong together, you're dairy, he's meat. I got all the moves that are gonna lure him.
Like that slutty costume you got for Paul.
That's it, Shoshana, you've gone too far. I'm gonna show you how he likes when I blow a shofar.
He wouldn't be the first guy and it don't matter. The way to a man's heart is through a deli platter.
You're jealous of our kismet, you've been replaced. Meet my new best friend, little booby face.
Like I care, I got a gang of my own. Leah Ruth Zeb on my new home.
Miriam and and Shoshana, why don't you go cry to your Ema? Show you better back off, be advised.
Don't piss me off, Mir, you'll get baptized.
What in Hashem? That bitch stole our man.
Evil Rachel Siegel always ruins our plans.
I thought you were special, the man for me. But now we're gonna dump you where hobos be. Miriam and Shoshana, why don't you go cry to your mama? You mess with us and we'll mess with you.
Don't step to us, we'll break you in two.
Miriam and Shoshana, why don't you go cry to your Ema? You mess with us and we'll mess with you. Can't F with us, we're Orthodox Jews.
Oh, please, me. Ow.
All right. So that was Hardcore Jewish Chicks. Hope you guys liked it. Anyway, I wish we had Ed and Mark here to kind of break that down for us because, you know, Gentiles like me may have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, I've got a little clue, but I could get some clarification on a couple things. Anyway, like I said, Mark and Ed Crasnick will be back in the studio next week with another show. I hope you guys tune in for it. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy doing it, and we hope to see you here. Follow us on Twitter at eGuiders for updates, and we'll keep you informed on when and where it's happening. And until then, keep it real. Okay, next week. Later.